All right, today is October 3rd, 2024. Going to open my pre-market levels for ES, NQ, and VIX. Yesterday we had a interesting day. I did take 7 trades yesterday, which I only took 2 or 3, because three to about 3 of them really worked out. I should have been taking it along here, but I tried to go short because we're below the weekly area when we bounce. I thought the weekly area would have been strong enough, but as we can see that as we broke through it several times, and then during pre-market we basically stayed around the weekly area that um, when price dips so far down and retraces all the way back up into this demand zone that I had here, I should have counted it as a weak level, and a weak level for resistance, because it's not obviously price never closed below it, and price basically, well, price never closed below this, but it did close below it. And so it was an idea, since it had been a thought that, well, price is likely going to go higher. So my entry, when I did take my other entry, I should have been looking for longs. I did take an entry, I got stopped out when the opportunity came. And then I took another like 2 trades here that I got stopped out. And then I missed this long move down. Then I took one around this time, and I kind of like messed it up because it was a good 4-to-1 trade, but um, I think all of these 6 prior trades really hit on my psychology, that I was afraid that I would get stopped out at break even, lose some of the trade, whatever it may be. Price went to my 4-1, first went to my 2-1, and then went to my 4-1 and bounced rapidly. But I was entering and exiting as we're going down. So instead of it being like $170 or $140 trade, it ended up being just a $40 trade, or not even a $105 trade. It ended up being a $40 trade. So it made up for the losses from yesterday, but the management of the trade was very poor on my behalf. So right now, what I'm looking for, I'm gonna be looking for my levels. Looks like we had a box here on the 30 minute, on the 5 minute, that was can be considered as demand on the 5 minute. Price looked like it bounced off of it, so this area of it will be an area of interest. Below this, I don't really have much of um, resistance or support to stop price from moving lower. So we're basically probably bouncing off of just technicals such as the ADR. As you can see, we look at the ADR here. We go over to the left. We have this level here, which works very well with how price has bounced. Um, but I'm not gonna add ADRs to my level because I just haven't been using it. Um, but wow, I really wish I did now that I'm looking at it, because I would like to see price drop, because I don't have any other levels after this ADR level. So maybe I'll add this ADR level because we've been acting nicely around it. Um, Looks like we're coming off of this here, this wick from September 18th. Let's go look at September 18th real quickly. This right here. Hey, there's no volume here. There's nothing here to support this support that information. That price should be holding this area. So the only thing I really have really is that ADR level. So I may consider adding it. I may not. Maybe I probably won't, because I think this that we have here is good enough, and go to the 1 minute and add that in there. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this information that we're processing here. I could probably get rid of the weekly level. Actually, let's go to the daily real quickly, see what price was doing around that weekly level. Look like it's holding, so probably more bullish than anything, because this price couldn't close below it. We might be more of a bullish thing, and if we do get below it, it will be weaker. I'm trying to delete that. Let's do NQ real quickly. All right, so we got that there. Looks like both of them closed above their weekly, came down. Like we're trying to hold, so maybe we might move up today. Maybe today might be a bullish day, but we do have strong selling somewhere up here that push price down on the daily, and that's something that I need to respect because somebody did not want price to get up to these levels because it pushed price down. As you can see, with this a way above average volume, that's higher than all the other ones prior to the buying down here. So selling might be bears might still be bears are in control for me until we get above this candle. Bears are in control. So I'll be looking for anything up to short, and then once we get above, then I'll be looking for my longs. Based off of that, because I don't really have any else where buyer stepped in. Maybe right here we can consider it, but I don't too much like these cyan candles. I do like these strong green candles, and maybe if it was a strong cyan candle like this one here, yes, I'd be interested. It's very strong above all of them. Shows that we're trying to sell, but buyers stepped in, and then price just moved up. So let's go to the 30, and let's start looking for areas of interest that I can find. I can get rid of this. Let's move this over. What we're gonna do is I'll cut the music here. We're going to go into the Heikin Nashi level and really just look for levels. All right, like I said, this is an area of interest. I don't have anything short wise up here. I can get rid of this. I don't have anything short wise. We still have this area here, which I think it coincided with NQ. But I do like the buying that was down here, so we're gonna add that. But it's likely going to be that I'm gonna be focusing down here for that one, and then we're just gonna see how this one works out. Which yeah, okay. So let's put this to 10, and then we should have had 8:30 news. Put this to 9:30. All right, boom, go. We're gonna go over here, do the same thing with this one. Put this to 4 o'clock. Put this to 4:30, 3:30. There we go. All right, and then selling wise, I don't have anything up here, so we'll see if NQ has anything to back it up. NQ's really holding this area here. I don't have anything I'm gonna change with NQ. There's nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here at all. So mostly everything's probably coming from this area that's here. No, mainly this here, right? It's probably it. So I really don't have anything up here. Let's go to VIX. VIX is an empty canvas. We do have this large thing up here. Like that. Where is my, yeah, this is what I need. Clear out this. Mark tops and bottoms of levels. Alright, so this is going to be 10 o'clock. This is going to be 30. We're actually gonna go all the way through with that one. This can stay. Really held that. Don't know why, but I marked this for some reason. But price really held it. Let's mark the Mark this high up here. Mark this low down here. All right. And I was doing the session. Buying. Okay. So nothing here really. Let's go to our standard chart. Do the same thing. This candle's way up here on the Heikinashi, but the base front is down here. So probably just looking for buys above this. Back to that selling, nothing. We have that here. Yesterday's close, we are through it, so I'm not going to count that. Went above it, came down. We have some zero prints up here, which I am interested in still. We never came back to it, so I'm interested in probably doing something like, I'll just do it now. Probably doing something like this here for that zero print, and looking for a rejection up here. I'm gonna keep this here because this was a zero print as well, and I think this is volume. So let's mark the high from yesterday, which was right here, and I'll mark this with actually with 577.225 with the CME group sediment 577.325. Okay, so point off. So it looks like we did use this as the high. And the low 5724, which is that there. Okay. And then settlement is 5760, which is right about here. Alright, so we're not going to stress about settlement. The weekly, we have been demolishing this level. So for me, it's weak. And I said I'm going to be more bearish than anything, but I will be a bull for down here. But I'd like to see if we do get bearish, that price really crush through this and then give us a pullback, and then I'll aim for this 5680 area. That now we have a nice level going up here. 8:30 news, 10 minutes into it, still nothing. Alright, let's go to NQ. Whole number, let's do the same thing with that. NQ has been really holding that this zone here, so I'm guessing if NQ can get below it, then ES will follow suit. And same thing with ES. I'm gonna mark this from this area here, but let me get the low from yesterday. And also get the high. And I think the high is going to be the actual high. Let's go markets, NAS. This thing sure knows how to take its time to load. All right, 275. Picky, yeah. All right. We didn't even trade up there. High, 25. 75. We didn't even trade that, but 75 is what it says. All right, so after that, let's bring this over. Go. Okay. And I don't mind marking this like this. I wonder if this have 0 prints as well. Whoa. I did the settlement price. Oh, I was way off. It was actually where I had it. So it is 25. Exactly where I had it. I messed this whole thing up. I feel like I did. It's supposed to be like this. The low is 26. Let's try that. Here we go. All right. So that's essentially the levels. We're going to go into the 5-minute chart and see what's going on inside these levels. So let's make this max. And since we're not messing with a lot of levels, we can get rid of that. Zoom out. I don't think I really need to add anything into this for NQ, because we are still respecting all of the stuff that we have here. NQ doesn't look like he had a block as big as ES did. So I like to see anything with NQ. We still probably have an area here that might stop us, which is this whole number. Let me just add it there. Here we go. All right. Almost done with this. So that's that. Up here we have that. Let's move this over. Let's go to ES, because ES has the most of the levels that are interesting. So maybe it was on the one. Yeah, there goes that block I was talking about. Okay. A block in strong volume came out of that to push price up, and then price never returned. So definitely worth buys down here. Here we go. That block should take us right across perfectly. And then right there, when we had those both candles on the 1 minute on Nasdaq and ES, that's a sign of buying. Could have entered here, right this bad boy up to wherever it's going right now. Stop loss either at the bottom of the candle or at the bottom of this here. So this gives us a little bit over 2 to 1. This here gives us a tighter range. First reaching up to here and then 4 to 1. So that would have been a nice trade. This came in at 3, I'm guessing. Yep, 330. So 3:30 a.m. gave us a good setup. What else? What else? What else? I don't think I have anything else for this. I mean, I can try to go look into here, but like I said, was buying again, right? So I could have entered here right before the close, straight buying, came back in. Price dropping, buying came in at 350. Let's see if we got the same buying on ENQ. We don't, but I'd still be interested in buying down there. We have buying here at 330, and then price pushes up, stays inside, and then breaks out. So would I have missed this trade? 4 o'clock we have push up, do like this one, do like these wicks. So the wicks are signs of buying down here. If we go to NQ, I mean ES, we have a wick, then we have strong buying here. Another strong buying here at 4 o'clock, just like EM and Q, but then I'd be entering up here like that, which is a bit of a higher risk versus entering at the close of the candle like this. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So that's about 7 points. The other one was about 10 points. About 10 points, right? To make 20, which is not that bad. But or could have went to the 1 minute to see if we got a nice pullback, because we do have a channel here. Not the best to look at, but it's still a channel. But I do like the buying volume that came in, especially on the 30-minute as well. So once we broke out, look for that pullback on the 1 minute. For the entry, do we get the pullback on the 1 minute? Go enter here, stop loss right under, and hopefully I don't stress out. Boom, and then we go back to trying to get these highs here. All right, so now we're risking about 3 points, 32, 3, 4, 5, to make whatever this is, 13 points, all right, versus the 20 points, which will be here. But I think that's also a good exit because it reaches to this here where price rejected, so which is a valid area. Price comes down and eventually breaks above that area with strong volume before it ends up rejecting. All right, so let's clear all of this. Let's go back to the 5 minute. I could have sworn I extended this out further. Or does it look like it didn't go out? Alright, so now I had a 0 print. Let's pull that up. I won't be able to see it on this computer, but we have not crossed it yet. Let's see something real quickly. Close at 16, 17, 18, about. All right. So my print is around 571, 572. So I'm gonna start it at 570 because that's where the selling really ramped up. And then 572 or 73 because there's price couldn't find anything above. So 570. Oh, look like it's this whole thing here. Yeah, so we just make this one that. Look like we're rejecting settlement price. Even though we broke through it. And settlement price also does reflect if we're opening in the gap or not. So that's something I should actually just be putting down because where price close gives you an idea of where price is opening. So I can add that. Let me add the settlement price. It just dawned on me that it should give me an idea of where price is opening for the day. Alright, it's just not just a thing just to be having. So yeah, so we can hit settlement price, finish closing the day, we'll push back down. And right now we're basically gapped below. I don't know why this is not now dawning on me, but it makes sense now. This is where price settled. If we're open below it, hopefully we feel it and then drop. Crazy. Let's do it for yes. Let's do it for yes. Just the small minor things of importance. Because settlement cost shows gaps. Alright, so if we go fill this gap up, hit print, and we just push down. Alright, just to see where we are, just to like fill that small gap. Right now we are gapped about 20 points from the market. 52, 47, so no, sorry, yeah, it's about 12 points, not 50, right? I like to see price come up here, reject, and then come back down. And this is where I'll buy. Alright, so, and let's go to, so let's see if I'm missing anything before I close out this day. My highs, what's going on in here? This is what I want. Let's go to here. Oh, we do have a block. I'm gonna mark the block on this one because this is just way too huge. but we do have a block, just like ES. So, and they both can't be rising to the same spot. So if this rejects down, ES should go up. Now we do have a pre-market level I did not mark. It just dawned on me. Here is our pre-market level. I'm going to mark the top of that level. No, they can't be in the same spot. That's not it. I'm looking at here. Here is our pre-market level. Yeah. So this right here. Boy, you sure do know how to lag today. This right here. This. Alright. So I'll mark this one here. And Q and ES are dumping right now. Alright, and can make this 3 o'clock. Alright, it's dumping before NQ VIX even does anything. Alright, so that's it. I don't have anything else I think I want to add. Got the highs, got the gaps, got the new then the news candles, got the highs and lows. My max limit is set to, I think it's 100 or 150. I think it's 150. Let's go over the news real quickly. Wow, I did have strong volume with the news. So 1, 10, 15. This was the container, broke through it. So I like to see price really go down here and bounce up higher. So I will be short under it. Oh, I wanted to see if NQ had a zero print. That's what I wanted to do, right? See if NQ has a zero print at the same area. It's around 7, it looks like. I can just mark this one up here. We're looking at NQ. And that came in at 7 or 8 p.m. yesterday. Right? I think the zero print was around here. This is 2016, it's 4, 4, 16, 17, 18, so about 8 o'clock, more or less. can't really use the NQ one. There's too many zero prints that I'd go insane. Alright, so nothing for NQ. That was a lot. Alright, so another zero print around 758. That's the news, right? 5758 57. Yeah, this is news. No wonder news be looking juicy. $5758 is a zero print. 575825 is a zero print. Let's go to the 1 minute. I thought I was done, but I was wrong. Okay, we do have a block, and we have a straight shot down. So I'll mark this strong selling. And we do the same thing with NQ. Whatever I do the ES, I do the NQ. Just wish that it didn't lag so much. Same thing, selling came in. So this is an area for a short pullback before price maybe breaks through. Because this is where our thing was. That we bounced a little bit, couldn't hold, and we thrashed right through it. I could didn't use for VIX, but it would be this here. Let's just mark it. Alright, so that's basically it. Let's put this back to 5 minute. It's back how it was. So my levels are set, as you can see. These are the areas that I'll be working with. Places to go long, places to go short, and I have a strong short bias because of the strong selling we had last few days ago, and price is still under it or inside of it. So once again, I'll go through the daily. You can see we have strong selling, and yes, we're in the mid-range, so maybe we'll push down even lower. Even if we go up here, might be looking for shorts up there as well. So, but I am interested in going long around here because price is holding that area. It bounced off of it about 3 times now. Twice, I would say. 3 times, yeah. 1, 2, and now 3. So if price can bounce, sure. If price breaks through, also sure. If price goes up here and breaks, reverses, good. If price breaks up, comes down, push up, all these are possibilities. Keeping my eye on the 30 minute for the most part. 5 minutes looking for confluence for the NQ and ES, and then my entry comes from there. So 30 minute levels, 5 minute confluence, 5 minutes or 1 minute entry. That's pretty much it, and how the setups will go. All right, that's it for me.